Well, Ryan, Somerset, the latest team to arrive at Chelmsford and been sent packing, this time 151 runs. We've talked in the past, if you like, the nomenclature given to Chelmsford, Fortress Chelmsford, becoming that way in the Championship, isn't it? 4 wins out of 4.
Yeah, the home form's been fantastic. The wickets have been tough, and I think Mags has done a great job in preparing the lads mentally to accept that it's going to be tough and just to try to be better in opposition. The scores for the batters are pretty low and it's pretty demoralising, but I think everyone's really bought into the fact that if we can outscore the opposition, no matter how low those scores are, it's obviously great for the team and for the club, and we've been really good at achieving that.
Mentioning sort of the batting, but the runs they're getting on the board are looking quite phenomenal. Thanks to our bowling performance. I mean, it's a wonderful effort, isn't it?
Yeah, the bowling's been fantastic, obviously led by Simon. And I said earlier, I think Ports has bowled pretty well throughout the season, hasn't really got the wickets he deserves, and that sometimes happens in cricket. I can probably say the same for Sam Cook. So it's nice when you see that performance, 9 wickets in this game. He's deserved it for the work he's put in.
And the pitches that we're getting at Chelmsford are just showing the value of having a presence in the side of somebody like Alastair Cook. I mean, I won't say they're made for him, but he just shows the way to bat on these pitches, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think Cookie's sort of biggest attribute to his career has been his mental strength, and I think it does take a lot of mental strength to bat at you. You've got to accept that the ball's going to go past your bat, and it's going to beat you on both sides, and if you can get your head around that, you've got half the chance. And the way he fights for the club, it's as if he's playing Test cricket, and that's valuable to the boys. It sets a precedent as well for how to go about trying to manage the wickets and trying to score runs, and his runs so far at home have been vital.
I talked to Anthony McGrath before the Hampshire game and asked him about the possibilities of Essex laying down a good challenge for the title, and he said, well, we've got Hampshire who are second, then Somerset who are top. Time to take stock of that is after the Somerset game. We can't do better than beat both of those sides. How do you see the situation now?
Yeah, I think that was, it was clear to see with the poor start perhaps of the season, or not even poor, but I think particularly the way Somerset started getting out the block so quickly. These 2 games were going to be crucial, I said earlier as well. I think if Somerset had won yet, it would have been very hard to catch him with the buffer of 45 or 50 points. But I think for the first time now we can start looking at really competing. There's a lot of belief in the squad. There's a lot of work to do still, but I feel like we've picked up, we're getting better as the season's gone on. And I think to win a championship, you need a run of form where you string 4 or 5 wins together out of 5 or 6 games, and the last 5 weeks has been fantastic for us, and we've just put our names in the hat again. There's a long way to go, and a lot of good cricket still to be played.
Just looking back to that 2017 side that was so successful, I think one of the secrets was, apart from the character in the side, the self-belief that from whatever situation you found yourself during the championship match, you would always end up going on to win the game. Is that the belief that's installed at the moment?
It is. I'm often at odds with the young lads, and I take no credit for the belief in the team. But whenever you rock up here, you hear the same thing from the young lads. We've got enough runs, or we're way too good for these guys. And in a sense, it's very good. I think managing expectations is important, and maybe it's the scars of playing here for a long time where we weren't very successful, and we did have to toil away. But you're spot on. That is one of the things that makes this team so competitive and so hungry to win all the time is that belief amongst the boys in the room.